everyone. How y'all doing? My name is Lisa, okay? And I work with cannabis. I cook with cannabis. I can grow cannabis. What else? I smoke cannabis. Just a little ridiculous today. All right, so as you can see, I am not in the kitchen, but I am in my room, and I do have something to teach. So let me go ahead and share this real quick, and then we'll get it going. All right. I have to get everybody to be on my new page and on my new Facebook, because being on this Facebook takes a minute. Excuse you. Excuse you. Move along, move along. That's because I'm sitting on the floor. All right. Groups. All right, let's do this real quick. And then we'll go from there. How is everyone doing today? I hope we're having a great day. Ooh, shoot. I think that was the wrong group. Wrong group, wrong group, wrong group. Okay, I am not seeing any comments are not coming up. Why is that? All right, mine came up. Why didn't anyone else's come up? Oh, there we go. All right. Whatever is happening, I at least see one person that came in. So I'm just going to continue to go from there. Hello. All right, now I see people coming in. I don't know if it's Facebook or what. All right. All right, today I'm going to be telling you about my bedtime tincture. I always want everybody to be able to comment and all of that. So I don't like when I can't, when people can't comment. There's one group that I'm always like, oh, I gotta make sure I get them, and I never remember if I get it. I know I'm being silent real quick. Sorry, guys. All right. I think we're done. We're done. Hello, everyone. Hi, Gina. Hi, Carrie. Okay, I don't really know what the deal is. I don't know why people aren't coming in, commenting and all that. I don't know what the deal is there, but maybe go out and come back in. Hello, Holly Knapp. How are you doing, my friend? Oh, I gotta shut this door. I have not seen you forever. I have not seen you forever. How are you doing, Miss Knapp? Girl, did you send me a package? Because I don't know if you did. You said you were sending me a package, but I never got one. And that doesn't mean anything because, you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's do a cheers. I got a couple of things going here. I don't know if I did. I think I did this online. Let's try him. Let me get my soda open. My dog is playing with my hair. It's got my hair in his... Oh my goodness. Hey Heather, how you doing? Hey Ann, hey Christina, hey Nikki, hey Christina. 2 Christinas. Or did I... Oh, okay, Christina, you said hello and then you came in. Hey Jamie, hey Heather. Okay, hello, hello. All right, I need something for this to actually show you what's going on here. Oh, you know what? Got some books right here. All right, there we go. All right, so let's do a cheers. Let's add some to the snowman. And let's do the snowman. I actually have some in here that like I smoked kind of, but then I took it out because I wanted to try something else. Let's put all that back in. All right. It's probably going to be gross, but whatever. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready to do some cheers? Okay, this is my little daily high club. Which, now that I don't know if I'm ever going to see my belongings again, I'm just starting over. That's just where it is. I'm starting over. So, this would be my first piece of starting it over. Now, I know I have another piece coming from them. The January piece. So, all right, y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Hi, Lisa. I know, girl. Okay, from now on, I am going live Monday night after 10:30, Thursday night after 10:30, Wednesday day around 3 o'clock. Okay, and then I'm going to try and pop up every now and again, and I'm going to do ladies' night. All right, y'all ready for some cheers? Y'all ready for some cheers? Let's do some cheers. Cheers, y'all. Not bad. It's been a long time. It's been a minute since I have smoked dry weed. Ah. All right, so what I'm doing today is I'm making my bedtime tincture. Okay? I will tell you how to make this, but I will not give you the recipe. Okay? Because I'm going to work on patenting it. So I cannot give you the recipe. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the mental capacity to do it yourself. Okay? So first thing you need is tincture. Okay? Tincture. You want to use a hybrid or an indica. Indica's very much preferred. Okay, but you can work this with a hybrid like an indica heavy hybrid. All right, I have the dog is playing with my hair. What you doing, baby dog? A little nut ball. All right, so now you have your tincture. You're going to need a mason jar. Now, he's pulling my head back. I wish it was like more massagey. Okay, so you need a mason jar. All right. Now, what you're going to do from here is you are going to think about all the herbals that have to do with sleep. Okay? He's pulling it too much. I gotta put it up. He's killing me. There we go. Hopefully he shouldn't attack my head. Okay, so, All right, so that's what you want to do from there. So what I've done, now you don't even need to, you don't even need to do like the herbs themselves, although, when I go to patent it, I have to do the herbs. So there will come a day where I'll do the herbs and I'll show you how I do that. And that will be like a whole nother thing though. All right, so I have one in a liquid bottle. I'm not going to show you, but I have one in a liquid. And I have one in a tea. All right. So, now what you're going to do is you are going to say, okay, I have, what is this? I think this is 64 ounces. I'm fairly for sure that there's 64 ounces in there. No, 32 ounces. 32 ounces. Let's go with 32 ounces. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to decide how much tincture and herbs is going to have to do on how many doses you have in 32 ounces. You get that? Okay? So if you're taking 1 ml, okay, that's 30 doses per 1 ounce. Okay? Okay, got that? Then it would be 30 times 32. Okay, so that's 660 doses should come out of this. Okay? 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 Hey, Karen. Hey, Ann. Hey, Tonya. Thank you, girl. All right, so, what was I saying? All right, so that's how you work it, okay? So, if you want to put an herb, a separate herb into this, which if you're going to do a bedtime tincture, you need to go for it. Go for it. Whatever you think that makes it good sleeping for you, you can put in there. There's no FDA on your head. You're making your own medicine. You know how powerful that is? Do you know how powerful you could be if you made your own medicine? Just saying. All right, so, but I know it's expensive. Don't get me wrong. I know it's expensive. In fact, I need to be like doing something soon because look at this. It's a half. I'm about to use 32 of this ounces, not a whole 32 ounces, because you have to factor in that you have this in there. So I am going to be using, I need to look at this because I did not look at it beforehand. All right, looks like what the fuck are the directions? And I can't hold this all the way up to my face because I don't want you guys to see what it is. I'm pretty sure I know it's, okay, so it's 1 tablespoon, which is 15 ml. All right, so I'm going to be using this whole bottle. All right, so this is how we're going to work it. What you do is you figure out how many doses of your extra stuff. Okay, that's how you're going to work this out. All your extra stuff. What's me too? Hey, Beth. You need a big dose? Yes, I do. Hey, Shay, how you doing, baby? Yes, I do a big dose, okay? I do like 3 ml. All right? Which is... Now, I have always taken that dose. I do have I have a weird tolerance. Like some things I will go way over, and then some things I need more. All right, so we're going to use I have 8 ounces of this. Shake it. I don't think I'll need to shake it, but. All right, so we're going to put this in. Does it have a flavor? Oh, it does have a flavor. Now, it has an orange flavor, which is cool, I guess. All right. Then I'm going to take my tea bags and I'm going to take them and we're going to put those in. Okay. So I got a bullshit talking right now. So if you have a question, now would be a good time to ask because I have to unwrap these. I go through all the process. Or anything that I do it live for a reason. When I first was learning cannabis, let me explain to you, okay? When I was first learning this shit and I went on to YouTube, I was like, I never knew what was happening in the background. Like they would go off and you would be like, all right, well what happens in the middle now? Like, and when does it start to boil? How long? Like, what does it look like? Oh, I dropped one. Oh, fucking whatever. It will come up when I add more to this. I don't have a... Now, you're going to add your tincture last, okay? And the reason you do this is because you want that tincture to lay over all of your product that's in there, okay? Now, I'm actually not using 32 ounces out of the cannabis, but it's more like... more like, so there's 8, 4, 24 ounces. 24 ounces, okay, of cannabis. And don't worry about that, okay? So you want to put all your product that is not cannabis, and it sounds like, cannabis would be the product, but it's not in this case because you're using other herbals to bring like an entourage effect where you want to be sleeping. You want to go to sleep, right? You want to go to sleep fast, right? Nobody wants to fucking lay in bed for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 12 hours to try and go to fucking sleep. Nobody wants to do that. Okay, so fast. That's one of the things we want. We want to get to sleep, okay? Then we want to stay asleep, okay? And then, on top of that, with me, I want something that's going to relax the body, okay? Now, when you put these things together correctly, you wind up with a beautiful bedtime tincture that will not only put you to sleep fast. Now, I know that's a big... No. Ask anybody. Okay? Anybody who's had my bedtime tincture at their dose. Now, people have had it and I've not had it at their dose and they will just wound up stoned for a lot of hours. Okay? They needed a bigger dose. It was what it was and whatever. So you're going to fucking sleep. Okay? And you're going to stay asleep. I always suggest to have an extra edible with your, like a bedtime, not a bedtime, but like an evening edible. Because you're sick, if you're a sick person like me, you're eating edibles from the time you wake up. All right, time I wake up, you know what? I smoke as soon as I get up. Not as soon, like take the dogs out. No. If I have my vape pen, I'll take a quick drag. Then I take the dogs out. Then I go to the bathroom. Then I come back and I smoke again. Okay? And then if I have edibles around me, I will eat them. All right? I will absolutely eat them. So therefore, and if I could have my way right now, I would, but I don't. So I would do hybrid edibles during the day, indica after dinner, have indica edibles, and then you do your bedtime medicine, tincture, you're off to dreamland. Okay, you're going to wake up in some type of beautiful that you never understood. Now, here's an exception to this. If you do not sleep in a comfortable bed, you're not going to get the same effect with the waking up rested. Okay, you're going to feel less rested if you're not in a good bed. All right, right now, I am not in the greatest bed. No matter how much I'm going to try and make it great, it still won't be great just because it's not my bed. All right. All right, now that I got all the tea bags in there. All the tea bags? Yep. All the tea bags. Got all the tea bags. Right? Now I'm going to pour the cannabis in there. All right? Put that cannabis in there. We'll put that cannabis tincture. We're going to shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it like a can. Shake it like a milkshake. I don't know if those are the words. All right. Give us a nice mixture. All right, so now I'm going to fill this. All right. Now, oops. All right, so you're going to make sure you have a lot of leeway on your strings. But I have it all the way up to the top. See? All the way. And you see the melatonin came to the top. We're going to close that up. Stop. All right. So now I've mixed it up. Now I'm going to take it upstairs. I have it in a pot. I am going to take this upstairs. I'm going to put it on the... See, this is the thing that you will not see the middle. But in this case, there's really no middle. I'm going to explain exactly what's going to happen. You're going to put water in your pot. Okay, you want the water to come up. I have my pot goes up to here. So I'm going to put the water up to here. All right, that's where you would like to keep it. So it's going to go down. You got to raise it. It's going to go down. You got to raise it. Okay. You're going to keep it on the stove on low. First, you're going to get your water boiling. Okay. And then you're going to put it on low. You're going to keep it there for 8 hours. All right. You want every bit of everything that this has to offer. I am going to put a very stern value on this because, you know, there's things that I cook that I'm like, oh, you could cook it for 2 hours, but I cook it for 10 hours. This, I believe that with the tea bags, and I know it's supposed to go into your tea bag and then you and that's it, but I'm looking to drain everything. Okay, I'm draining everything. I want everything to meld. Okay, I want everything to go together, because you saw how that melatonin rose to the top, right? So that's what we're looking to do. Okay, so you're going to just have slow boiling water in here. You're going to keep the cap on. Okay, because it's not going to do anything. Because this is going to be like, this is not going to be like flaming hot. Should not be flaming hot when you're done. It's more like, it's not a lukewarm either, though. We're like lukewarm, further than lukewarm, but not scalding. All right, so in between there, where you can kind of drink your coffee, you know. And it's warm, and it's almost like almost too warm for your mouth, like that. Almost like if it was one shade more, then it would be too fucking hot. Yeah, right then. All right. So you're gonna do it for 8 hours. Now, if you do a gas stove, all right, what I think is the best way to deal with that is to make sure that the flame is like, first put the flame on and get the water boiling. Get out of the way. And then once the water boils, you're going to take that flame down to like, maybe like it's almost hitting it, not quite hitting it. All right? Because it's not as spread out as a electric stove, which was what I'm going to be using. And I'm going to low, okay? So I'm going to recap this. Does anybody have any questions? Flavor. Okay, listen. You can add flavor. All right, you can add, but in this one, this has some kind of fucking flavor. Oranges. Orange. It has orange flavor. So sometimes, if I can't get something in liquid, sometimes I have to use gummies. All right, you can use the gummies, and the gummies will melt in there. But some of them have coating that doesn't melt. So you really kind of need to figure that out. You need to have the gummy that's like super duper soft, and there's not an outer coating. And then you can put them in there, and you just go through the same thing. So whatever type of herbs that you want to put in. Now, any kind of herbs that you put in, after you get them in, you're going to add your cannabis. Okay? You're going to make sure you're doing your 32 ounces, whatever it is. This goes for daytime as well. Okay? Daytime as well. If you wanted to do a daytime tincture that's had, like, you could put B12. You could put, what else? I don't have a daytime tincture. I was going to make one. But I don't like taking tincture. In fact, I had made that into gummies, started making it into gummies, so I really don't like the taste. But you can put flavor in here. Usually I'll have like food flavoring, right? I have it with my belongings. So I would take that and I would put some drops in there until I felt like it was good. But this has orange in it. And if I really don't like it, I'll make it into gummies or whatever. Like you could, but you would have to be like super slick about your dosage. Because if you're going to put it into an edible, you would have to be like, you would have to know. Like I do it into gummies because I know, and then when I did that, I ate one and it wasn't good enough. I needed to take 2, which is what I thought I was going to have to take. And that's how I did that. So you can put it into your snack. I'm just not thinking that you could, maybe a couple pieces of chocolate, but nothing like cakes. Debbie? Gina, sweetheart, no, I just saw it and I'm going to send it. I had a few other things to do. You have the craziest dreams with melatonin. Hey, Chip, how you doing, baby? No, I didn't send your invoice, baby girl. I don't even know what I did. I read it, and it was in between something, and I was like, all right, let me do that. I was going to go back to messages after I did this. All right. So you can make a bed, so you can do bedtime tincture. You could do daytime tincture. You could do like a PMS. There's so many different ways that you could take this. I just haven't taken it that way. And what I did with this is I never looked up a recipe or anything. I went and I was getting tinctures from California at some point, and the bedtime, it was called Drift Away, and I was like, this is really good, but I need more than I can afford to buy this. So I read the ingredients, went back to knowing how to measure things and how to dose things and blah 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 blah. I did all that, calculated all the stuff, and it just came out perfect. I'm just glad it did, because it is the best shit on earth. Like you guys don't realize when you add other things to your cannabis and all herbals and have them work together, it's like miracles work. And this is because I have a lotion that is unreal, and I have a few things that are like really awesome. Like, I'm so glad that God gave me the information somehow to do this, or the new know-how, or whatever. So the fact that he gave me the know-how, I'm going to pretend like, I'm not going to pretend. I'm, God's child, and I'm going to speak his word. A lot of people confuse going with God and going with the law, because a lot of people will think like God is against cannabis, or no, it's not right to do cannabis, it should be against your religion. No, that's a law thing. Don't confuse the two. One's a religion, one's a law. And God put shit on this earth for us to do stuff. Like, we're supposed to take the medicine, anything that comes from the earth, anything, including cocaine, which I hate to say that, but it is true, because it has a lot of fucking good properties. It's just not good when you're snorting it up your fucking nose and putting it in your veins. You know what I'm saying? So everything is here for us to do something with. And this is definitely a healing medicine that I don't even... You know what? To be honest, like the fact that it's this... I'm not sleeping on my bed for the last 2 months. My body is not nearly as wrecked as it should be if I wasn't taking this every day. So go experiment. You know the herbals that can be taken at bedtime. You don't need me to help you there. You're smart enough. Go to the pharmacy. If you don't know, ask the pharmacist. They will tell you. And you know what? There's a few other things that comes to my mind. As I just said, pharmacist, I'm like, oh, I could actually put that into this too. And that would that would be synergy. That would be fucking wonderful. I'm going to have to price it out. I might have another. Because at this point, this is perfect. Okay, I don't feel any way, and I always hate when like Tide comes out with like commercial. I don't watch commercials, but they come out and new and improved, and I'm like, that means we were using shitty shit before. Like, why wasn't it good before? Why is it new? Why did you have to change it? What did you fuck up? But in this moment, thank you, Lord, has enlightened me on that I could essentially put another ingredient into this that's coming to mind that would add value to it. which I don't really like doing. Like, if I can do something cheap, I want to do it as cheap as possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking try and making this so expensive. It's expensive, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Like, it is expensive now. So if I added something else, I have to make sure that I'd be growing everything else, and it all came from me. Like, I wouldn't be able to, like, it would then just be so much more money. It would just be ridiculous. So, I do the infused tea. Yeah! You know it's a good one on the infused tea? Hey, Anthony. Thank you, baby. Hey, Ellen. I love the fact that I can medicate myself. Listen, infused tea. Okay, you guys ready? All right. You're going to take, depending on what you want to do, you're going to, 100 milligrams is usually good. Okay, take yourself an 8-ounce, right? 8 ounces, one of these with these mason jars. Any jar with a lid. Doesn't have to be a mason jar. And furthermore, this could be anything. Whatever is not going to melt in the water. And you take tea. You're going to put, that would be like 10 ml. 10 ml of this is 100 milligrams. So I would put 10 ml, maybe a little bit more, depending. And then put yourself a piece of fucking fruit. Okay? Do like papaya. Papaya works really, really good. And I used pineapple, because pineapple and papaya, both of them will, well, they all will, but pineapple and papaya will ferment, and you can kind of get like over it, but it's like good medicine too. So you throw that a piece of fruit in the bottom, and you close it up, shake it, throw it into the refrigerator for 24 hours. Putting it in for a week is much better. And then drink it from there and eat that piece of fruit. Shit. Hi. It's kind of like, you know, having the worm from the tequila. Yes. Hi. What you doing? So, go there. That's a good place to go. Really, really good place to go. All right, so I'm going to take this up onto the stove. I'm not going to bring you up with me because the couple that I live with is home. Now, if it's just the girl, I can go up there and, he works. I don't want to bug him. I don't want to be, I don't even know if I'm like bugging him from the bottom here, but I know they were awake and watching TV. And they said that I could do it in the kitchen, that they were fine with that, but I was like, no. I am good with letting him do his thing. Just let him relax with that. I don't want, you know what, if he had headphone, whatever the fuck. I actually have canceling headphones. Canceling, whatever the fuck they are. I can't remember. All right, so I'm going to go up. What time is it? It is 7 o'clock. So 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be taking this off. I should be awake. Oh, this bitch. This bitch, she fucking never answers me, right? And then I'm talking all the time, and this bitch fucking just is like, what do you need? What do you need? And I'm like, dumb bitch. Now I don't want you. And then sometimes I'll be trying to talk to her, and I'm like, Siri. But the more frustrated you get, the less you sound like what you did when you set up your damn phone. So you have to calm down. And say it in a joyful voice, because usually if you're setting up a new phone, it's joyful. I guess. Well, usually if you're getting a new phone that like you're enjoying getting that new phone, or you're just getting a shitty phone, I don't know. All right. So I'm going to take this up. I'm going to sign off. Will I be back on at 3 a.m.? Probably not. So what I'm going to do is this is going to go for 8 hours, right? Then I'm going to unscrew it. I'm going to take the you know what? If I'm awake, because you know what I'll do? Sometimes I'll just turn it off, and then I'll go back the next day and I'll turn it back on. So depending on how I work that out will be how you will receive the information. Because I could just bring it down here and show you guys it really is just, all you're doing is squeezing the tea bags out. And then I will, once the tea bags comes out, it goes down low. So I take some more tincture and I add that in. At this point, everything is melded. I take the regular tincture, I add that in. And because of the heat, it goes right in. I can just shake it, take it off the heat, put it into the cupboard, and you're good to go. You're ready for your dose of bedtime medicine. So I don't want to give my recipe, but I do want you guys to, like, if you're a person, like most people who takes this only needs the 1 milligram. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 1 milligram. Someone who I knew smoked like ridiculous amount of weed. Ridiculous. Like he would have no less than 4 grams of concentrate and like 3 grams of fucking weed in a bedtime blunt. All indicas. And he would take the 1 ml out. So this is a good deal. Like, this is just such a good deal. Hey, Mary, how you doing? All is well. I'm not, everything is what it is. I didn't let go, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get my stuff back, so I'm just starting to rebuild. Like, there's nothing I can do. All right, y'all ready? I know I have this one too. So let's do this, and then I'm gonna sign off and take this upstairs. All right, cheers, y'all. This is not so bad. This isn't mine. I know it's not mine. All right, now, I'm going to try and sign on at 3 o'clock again. On to show you what goes on. Maybe I'll even do it like, hi, this is what I'm doing. And I'll do it upstairs very, very low because they'll be sleeping. I was going to say something. And that was kind of good weed. Kind of like, but I was going to say something else. And I don't know why I'm looking up there. But I don't know what I was going to say. All right, so here's the time. You know what time it is. It's time to share it. It's time to follow it. If you want notifications, you need to follow. Like this thing here. I hate this fucking part. Like, I really just need to add something to the end. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, one that was, if you seeing this on YouTube, subscribe. I'm sending out more lotion Monday. If anybody wants to order, please send me a private message. And I love all y'all. Thank you for joining me. I hope I educated you today. Peace.